impatient, impatient, should always be examined, should always be examined. I drink coffee every morning. I drink coffee every morning. He had been taking French lessons for years before he went to Paris. He had been taking French lessons for years before he went to Paris. Do we have to replace it every month? Do we have to replace it every month? She will be getting ready for her dance performance. She will be getting ready for her dance performance. The concert will start in an hour. The concert will start in an hour. We cannot lay tiles immediately. We cannot lay tiles immediately. I'm leaving early today. I'm leaving early today. Would you like to take dance lessons? Would you like to take dance lessons? You didn't fly. You didn't fly. Towards the end of the meeting, we had a discussion about next steps. Towards the end of the meeting, we had a discussion about next steps. He told me, I have a meeting at 2 o'clock. He told me, I have a meeting at 2 o'clock. Broken, broken. Shouldn't you be backing up in an hour? Shouldn't you be backing up in an hour? They can solve complex math problems. They can solve complex math problems. You will need to study for the exam. You will need to study for the exam. It's exciting to try new things. It's exciting to try new things. Shouldn't he find it at sunset? Shouldn't he find it at sunset? Can they talk sometimes? Can they talk sometimes? He is very smart. He is very smart. Tony loves taking selfies and always shares them on Instagram. Tony loves taking selfies and always shares them on Instagram. Look who's talking. Look who's talking. Do you want to play football with me? Do you want to play football with me? Does it sign annually? Does it sign annually? I don't want a big house. I don't want a big house. Your stepdaughter is a nurse. Your stepdaughter is a nurse. Sometimes you go to parties. Sometimes you go to parties. He needs to prepare a presentation for the meeting. He needs to prepare a presentation for the meeting. Was his brother-in-law a swimmer? Was his brother-in-law a swimmer? We are contacting you. We are contacting you. The room is empty. The room is empty. She left me. I am really sad. She left me. I am really sad. He had his guitar repaired at a music store. He had his guitar repaired at a music store. They prepared dinner for their families. They prepared dinner for their families. Can you play occasionally? Can you play occasionally? Will it be organized after 3 nights? Will it be organized after 3 nights? He will plant flowers in the garden. He will plant flowers in the garden. As a customer, I see relevant products and offers, so I prefer to shop here. Buying a mix of my groceries. As a customer, I see relevant products and offers, so I prefer to shop here. Buying a mix of my groceries. I hope you and Julia have a good time. I hope you and Julia have a good time. He is a chef and owns his own restaurant. He is a chef and owns his own restaurant. Did we get hurt later? Did we get hurt later? Is there a special menu for lunch? Is there a special menu for lunch? The leader of the group was late, so I took over. The leader of the group was late, so I took over. 20% off. 20% off. Don't forget to shop at the grocery store on the way home, my mom told me. Don't forget to shop at the grocery store on the way home, my mom told me. You have fever. You have fever. Nonsense. Nonsense. I just finished my homework. I just finished my homework. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything. Of course. Of course. Your half-brother is a professor. Your half-brother is a professor. Before we begin, let's review the agenda. Before we begin, let's review the agenda. Doesn't it increase? Doesn't it increase? You have to account for every bullet. You have to account for every bullet. Was he the bartender now? Was he the bartender now? Can I have my sandwich with a different type of bread? Can I have my sandwich with a different type of bread? Fred and Sally are my friends. Fred and Sally are my friends. He looks at the painting. He looks at the painting. He should not be a leading actor after midnight. He should not be a leading actor after midnight. They don't play basketball. They don't play basketball. The beach was crowded, but we still had a great time. The beach was crowded, but we still had a great time. Can you start the week? Can you start the week? I will create at sunrise. I will create at sunrise. We wrote a letter to our friends. We wrote a letter to our friends. To be honest, I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure. Is there a customer service desk in this store? Is there a customer service desk in this store? She sings beautifully. She sings beautifully. The store will sell. The store will sell. You can make a cake for your family. You can make a cake for your family. I can't get on the roller coaster. I get motion sickness. I can't get on the roller coaster. I get motion sickness. I want to go swimming. I want to go swimming. I could hear the birds singing in the morning. I could hear the birds singing in the morning. I have booked a vacation for the next month. I have booked a vacation for the next month. It won't demolish the building after one weekend. It won't demolish the building after one weekend. I find history more fascinating than science. I find history more fascinating than science. My son was a hydrologist. My son was a hydrologist. They received a surprise gift while celebrating their anniversary. They received a surprise gift while celebrating their anniversary. He hopes to win the lottery one day. He hopes to win the lottery one day. I will have finished all my projects by the end of the week. I will have finished all my projects by the end of the week. Did I become a foreman? Did I become a foreman? You have to account for every bullet. You have to account for every bullet. Won't he lose? Won't he lose? Don't let your greed. Don't let your greed. I went to the bridge yesterday. I went to the bridge yesterday. It is important to use new words to improve your English. It is important to use new words to improve your English. It's important to be patient. It's important to be patient. It could be poison. It could be poison. He disciplined himself to get up early. He disciplined himself to get up early. Cut date. Cut date. You can join us for dinner. You can join us for dinner. Where can I find kitchen utensils? Where can I find kitchen utensils? Your blood pressure is stable. Your blood pressure is stable. They should have bought the tickets online. They should have bought the tickets online. Did he juggle the night before? Did he juggle the night before? If you want we can start. If you want we can start. They ate pizza for dinner. They ate pizza for dinner. I'll pick up the kids from school and then we'll go to the park. I'll pick up the kids from school and then we'll go to the park. The project team will meet every day this week. The project team will meet every day this week. We need to accept the terms and conditions before continuing. We need to accept the terms and conditions before continuing. Tommy, as we just talked about. Tommy, as we just talked about. Can it help? Can it help? Can't they force? Can't they force? He cleaned his room on Saturday. He cleaned his room on Saturday. Should you borrow a journal? Should you borrow a journal? I cannot reach this address. I cannot reach this address. The white cat is softer than the gray one. The white cat is softer than the gray one. Mary was aware of this situation. Mary was aware of this situation. We are going to school. We are going to school. I don't like studying, my brother doesn't like it either. I don't like studying, my brother doesn't like it either. He is walking along the river. He is walking along the river. Let me know if you want to go out and eat. Let me know if you want to go out and eat. We'll meet you at the restaurant. We'll meet you at the restaurant. Quick review. Quick review. How to cook beef for frying. How to cook beef for frying. We have room for 2 on the 8 a.m. flight to Evansville. We have room for 2 on the 8 a.m. flight to Evansville. Ambitious. Ambitious. I have noticed a significant improvement in my health since I started exercising regularly. I have noticed a significant improvement in my health since I started exercising regularly. If it doesn't rain, we'll have a picnic. If it doesn't rain, we'll have a picnic. I have too much mercy. I have too much mercy. I appreciate your help. I appreciate your help. We were working tirelessly on the project and it was finally ready for presentation. We were working tirelessly on the project and it was finally ready for presentation. The train leaves at 7 o'clock. The train leaves at 7 o'clock. I was not a mechanic for 3 weekends before. I was not a mechanic for 3 weekends before. Hello. Hello. I will not stoop to his level. I will not stoop to his level. He needs to fix the flat tire. He needs to fix the flat tire. How do you make a living? How do you make a living? You have to give an account of what happened. You have to give an account of what happened. Mechanics will fix cars all day. Mechanics will fix cars all day. Can you tell me the way to the nearest train station? Can you tell me the way to the nearest train station? I saw a creature in the city. I saw a creature in the city. Guess. Guess. This must be rewarding. This must be rewarding. It's hot outside. It's hot outside. He was nervous before the presentation. He was nervous before the presentation. She is a yoga instructor and teaches classes at the local gym. She is a yoga instructor and teaches classes at the local gym. How often does he visit his parents? How often does he visit his parents? I enjoy playing basketball. I enjoy playing basketball. His grandmother is the dean. His grandmother is the dean. I can't believe it, he said. I can't believe it, he said. Will they not connect? Will they not connect? I have to forgive the dogs. I have to forgive the dogs. Do you mind if I open the window? Do you mind if I open the window? Cable of a monitor. Cable of a monitor. How much does this book cost? How much does this book cost? A writer should write as he should breathe. A writer should write as he should breathe. Won't you promise? Won't you promise? I wish he had accepted the job offer when it was first presented. I wish he had accepted the job offer when it was first presented. We must respect our elders. We must respect our elders. It was more or less what I expected. It was more or less what I expected. I'm feeling nauseous. I'm feeling nauseous. You can be a designer at dusk. You can be a designer at dusk. We'll be a pilot every month. We'll be a pilot every month. Should save at sunrise. Should save at sunrise. Could you please tell me the time? Could you please tell me the time? Should the musician be 2 more mornings later? Should the musician be 2 more mornings later? How much is this? How much is this? Was not home at dusk. Was not home at dusk. It wasn't strong. It wasn't strong. They will visit us next month. They will visit us next month. How often do you study English? How often do you study English? You are very welcome. You are very welcome. John sent a message to other team members yesterday. But no answer yet. John sent a message to other team members yesterday. But no answer yet. I'm bored to death. I'm bored to death. Definite. Definite. Where are you working today? Where are you working today? His goal is to become a doctor. His goal is to become a doctor. You look like your father. You look like your father. They made a cake for a friend's birthday party. They made a cake for a friend's birthday party. His friends are self-employed. His friends are self-employed. Tommy, can you take the lead on this? Tommy, can you take the lead on this? The meeting was postponed. The meeting was postponed. Please stay calm and give yourself time to heal. Please stay calm and give yourself time to heal. I really enjoy my summer holidays. I really enjoy my summer holidays. Then it could not be a midwife. Then it could not be a midwife. They told us, we will be late. They told us, we will be late. Teacher assistant. Teacher assistant. The cat is chasing the mouse. The cat is chasing the mouse. Will you ride a rabbit? Will you ride a rabbit? Your wife was a physicist. Your wife was a physicist. Is there a book section in the store? Is there a book section in the store? I am aware of this issue. I am aware of this issue. Could you please change the next page? Could you please change the next page? Can prepare. Can prepare. I have no idea. I have no idea. His goal is to become a doctor. His goal is to become a doctor. What is the luggage weight limit? What is the luggage weight limit? They saw a herd of cows in the field. They saw a herd of cows in the field. They may arrive late to the concert. They may arrive late to the concert. He was the stepdaughter's filmmaker. He was the stepdaughter's filmmaker. Would you like to go out to dinner tonight? Would you like to go out to dinner tonight? Equal. Equal. We often visit museums when we travel. We often visit museums when we travel. Can you get me some food? Can you get me some food? Do you mean this? Do you mean this? Thank you. Thank you. Was our aunt a scientist? Was our aunt a scientist? I must apologize for my mistake. I must apologize for my mistake. The sun sets in the west every evening. The sun sets in the west every evening. He forgot to bring his lunch. He forgot to bring his lunch. Loyalty. Loyalty. He could play the guitar masterfully. He could play the guitar masterfully. He enjoys playing chess in his spare time. He enjoys playing chess in his spare time. Be consistent. Be consistent. Sometimes they can decrease. Sometimes they can decrease. Actually, I'm in prep class right now. Actually, I'm in prep class right now. Shall we register? Shall we register? I cook dinner. I cook dinner. Is our spouse a spy? Is our spouse a spy? Can I have a glass of water, please? Can I have a glass of water, please? I could hear the birds singing in the morning. I could hear the birds singing in the morning. Working for scientific experiment. Working for scientific experiment. I am retired. I am retired. He loves playing basketball. He loves playing basketball. These are their bikes. These are their bikes. It is good to drink water regularly. It is good to drink water regularly. Can I publish from time to time? Can I publish from time to time? He will graduate from college next year. He will graduate from college next year. Can you lend me some money? I don't have enough food for lunch. Can you lend me some money? I don't have enough food for lunch. You are great. You are great. Was he running for the marathon before he hurt his ankle? Was he running for the marathon before he hurt his ankle? Let's do a team building activity to raise morale. Let's do a team building activity to raise morale. Niece editor. Niece editor. Didn't it cost 5 months ago? Didn't it cost 5 months ago? I will take swimming lessons in the future. I will take swimming lessons in the future. He sang a duet with his favorite singer. He sang a duet with his favorite singer. I am a business owner and I want to grow my business. I am a business owner and I want to grow my business. Not in the traveler's country? Not in the traveler's country? Can you protect me while I'm gone? Can you protect me while I'm gone? Can you pass the salt? Can you pass the salt? Accept that one. Accept that one. The store sold the new video game within hours. The store sold the new video game within hours. His grandfather was a cook assistant. His grandfather was a cook assistant. Snore. Snore. We will watch the sunset together. We will watch the sunset together. They tasted the new ice cream flavor. They tasted the new ice cream flavor. They traveled to many countries. They traveled to many countries. Can I have sour cream with my tacos? Can I have sour cream with my tacos? Time has expired. Time has expired. Have you ever seen a waterfall? Have you ever seen a waterfall? The car parked in the handicapped spot was fined. The car parked in the handicapped spot was fined. Should mention. Should mention. Stack it on. Stack it on. I will buy a new dress. I will buy a new dress. We were driving at night. We were driving at night. I had a really busy day today. I had a really busy day today. Then I have to talk. Then I have to talk. All students took the exam. All students took the exam. Concert tickets are sold out. Concert tickets are sold out. Is he hopeful? Is he hopeful? They should have listened to the teacher's instructions. They should have listened to the teacher's instructions. I had been working at the computer for hours when it suddenly crashed and I lost all my progress. I had been working at the computer for hours when it suddenly crashed and I lost all my progress. I'm not sure I can do this. I'm not sure I can do this. Have we taught in 5 seconds before? Have we taught in 5 seconds before? We are going for a walk. We are going for a walk. I bought a new laptop. I bought a new laptop. I'm the cat sleeping on the couch. I'm the cat sleeping on the couch. We can throw a party at my house. We can throw a party at my house. Can I taste this salad mix sample? Can I taste this salad mix sample? Do you have any food? Do you have any food? They were watching a movie when the power went out. They were watching a movie when the power went out. He said I am not feeling well. He said I am not feeling well. Wasn't I a rower 3 days ago? Wasn't I a rower 3 days ago? Logical. Logical. He forgives her for her mistakes. He forgives her for her mistakes. You can trust me. You can trust me. It was the best choice among the candidates. It was the best choice among the candidates. Expiration date. Expiration date. I wish I was rich. I wish I was rich. The lawyer represents the client in court. The lawyer represents the client in court. Will he be hopeful in the afternoon? Will he be hopeful in the afternoon? We had been hiking in the mountains all day, so we were tired by evening. We had been hiking in the mountains all day, so we were tired by evening. We are aware of this. We are aware of this. He enjoys playing tennis with his friends. He enjoys playing tennis with his friends. The house they bought is near the beach. The house they bought is near the beach. We watched the sunset on the beach. We watched the sunset on the beach. Custom. Custom. He wouldn't be vice president after a weekend. He wouldn't be vice president after a weekend. I can't find my keys. I can't find my keys. I was thinking about this summer. I was thinking about this summer. By the end of this year, I will have learned to play the piano. By the end of this year, I will have learned to play the piano. I wish I could meet my favorite celebrity. I wish I could meet my favorite celebrity. The train was leaving the station when we arrived. The train was leaving the station when we arrived. Watched a documentary on Netflix. Watched a documentary on Netflix. I'm feeling a little lost. Can you point me in the right direction? I'm feeling a little lost. Can you point me in the right direction? Have you ever eaten very hot food? Have you ever eaten very hot food? If I had to guess, I'd say he's 35 years old. If I had to guess, I'd say he's 35 years old. We had fun on vacation. We had fun on vacation. Wouldn't he be a poet after one night? Wouldn't he be a poet after one night? Wouldn't he care? Wouldn't he care? I'm a vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian. The store is closed on Sundays. The store is closed on Sundays. Are your grandchildren priests? Are your grandchildren priests? It can ride a bike without training wheels. It can ride a bike without training wheels. The fish in the river were swimming against the current. The fish in the river were swimming against the current. We go to English courses. We go to English courses. The red car is more luxurious than the blue one. The red car is more luxurious than the blue one. You weren't bathing at sunset. You weren't bathing at sunset. Can't handle it after one night? Can't handle it after one night? How often does he go fishing? How often does he go fishing? How to cook tofu in stir-fry. How to cook tofu in stir-fry. It was completely agitated. It was completely agitated. He always comes to meetings early. He always comes to meetings early. The restaurant is too crowded to find a table. The restaurant is too crowded to find a table. Is there a jewelry section in the store? Is there a jewelry section in the store? By the way, while I was watching TV, my sister was studying for her exams. By the way, while I was watching TV, my sister was studying for her exams. If they knew the answer, they would have told us. If they knew the answer, they would have told us. Do you have anything to declare? Do you have anything to declare? Are we getting hurt every month? Are we getting hurt every month? There was a gradual increase in crimes. There was a gradual increase in crimes. I taught myself to swim. I taught myself to swim. She is wearing black shoes. She is wearing black shoes. Congratulations on your promotion. Congratulations on your promotion. I'm waiting weekly. I'm waiting weekly. The article explains the importance of a balanced diet. The article explains the importance of a balanced diet. We need to do laundry and fold clothes. We need to do laundry and fold clothes. We used to play football every weekend. We used to play football every weekend. I believe honesty is more important than success. I believe honesty is more important than success. Thanks everyone for their support. Thanks everyone for their support. Scholarship. Scholarship. Jake's job is finance. Jake's job is finance. He gave his suit to the dry cleaners before the wedding. He gave his suit to the dry cleaners before the wedding. The message was received loud and clear. The message was received loud and clear. Let me take a look at this for you. Let me take a look at this for you. Could you turn on the TV, please? Could you turn on the TV, please? Don't forget to take your belongings with you. Don't forget to take your belongings with you. Where can I get this? Where can I get this? He has to finish his report before the meeting. He has to finish his report before the meeting. Her mother-in-law is a hydrologist. Her mother-in-law is a hydrologist. They had known each other since childhood. They had known each other since childhood. Then I can analyze. Then I can analyze. Is there a customer feedback form? Is there a customer feedback form? Too hot to drink coffee. Too hot to drink coffee. I couldn't tear myself away. I couldn't tear myself away. If they had taken a different route, they could have avoided the traffic. If they had taken a different route, they could have avoided the traffic. I had been waiting for an hour when the train finally arrived. I had been waiting for an hour when the train finally arrived. This is your brother. This is your brother. Debt. Debt. I like to read books in my spare time. I like to read books in my spare time. I wish he had studied abroad. I wish he had studied abroad. Did you like this shirt? It's on sale. Did you like this shirt? It's on sale. I'm going to school for my brother's books. I'm going to school for my brother's books. We impose daily. We impose daily. Could I not go forward? Could I not go forward? Tear up. Tear up. Can't I deny? Can't I deny? Are you comfortable with that? Are you comfortable with that? He was never a photographer. He was never a photographer. Many trees fell after that storm. Many trees fell after that storm. Will you work? Will you work? Are there mother's maids? Are there mother's maids? I hope you are well. I hope you are well. Lately. Lately, the new tablet has a better screen than the old one. The new tablet has a better screen than the old one. The teacher should have explained the lesson in a more understandable way. The teacher should have explained the lesson in a more understandable way. I'm afraid of heights. I'm afraid of heights. We used to go skiing every winter. We used to go skiing every winter. You should wear a jacket. You should wear a jacket. How was your day? How was your day? You shouldn't be a therapist after the 4th century. You shouldn't be a therapist after the 4th century. Don't we throw tiles every week? Don't we throw tiles every week? Make a wine. Make a wine. I'm sorry for mistake. I'm sorry for mistake. The bald eagle is the national bird of the United States. The bald eagle is the national bird of the United States. I have to lobby every month. I have to lobby every month. Should I put it then? Should I put it then? He poured himself a cup of coffee. He poured himself a cup of coffee. Hector will stay with us, right Hector? Hector will stay with us, right Hector? Can you please help me with this math problem? Asked. Can you please help me with this math problem? Asked. I was taking pictures while on vacation in Paris. I was taking pictures while on vacation in Paris. You don't need to buy a new dress for the party. Wear something you already have. You don't need to buy a new dress for the party. Wear something you already have. Waiters will serve the guests in the restaurant. Waiters will serve the guests in the restaurant. Housekeeper at sunset. Housekeeper at sunset. I have a big brick house. I have a big brick house. Were her aunts civil servants? Were her aunts civil servants? He is a rich man. He is a rich man. Jerry found it. Jerry found it. The shop opens at 8 a.m. The shop opens at 8 a.m. I love reading news, but I also enjoy watching documentaries. I love reading news, but I also enjoy watching documentaries. We learned about this problem. We learned about this problem. The team has won 2 championships in a row. The team has won 2 championships in a row. They would not affect. They would not affect. Can't he always move? Can't he always move? Shouldn't they be thanked? Shouldn't they be thanked? Green is the color of nature. Green is the color of nature. The car was washed by a professional. The car was washed by a professional. Regularly. Regularly. They will be rehearsing their music for a concert next month. They will be rehearsing their music for a concert next month. They have a beautiful house. They have a beautiful house. Stepped. Stepped. They will play tennis at 4. They will play tennis at 4. Can you take a picture of us, please? Can you take a picture of us, please? Wouldn't he win? Wouldn't he win? Don't you have a job to do? Don't you have a job to do? Do you like basketball? Do you like basketball? He chose the scenic route and enjoyed the beautiful scenery as a result. He chose the scenic route and enjoyed the beautiful scenery as a result. The situation is beyond belief. The situation is beyond belief. Usually we have to. Usually we have to. Road map. Road map. It should connect after a minute. It should connect after a minute. Aren't we going to be cardiologist every day? Aren't we going to be cardiologist every day? He plays football. He plays football. He gave his clothes to dry cleaners at the dry cleaners. He gave his clothes to dry cleaners at the dry cleaners. How do you make a living? How do you make a living? 4 weeks later I'm laughing. 4 weeks later I'm laughing. Wasn't he a lunchtime waiter? Wasn't he a lunchtime waiter? They should have saved money for emergencies. They should have saved money for emergencies. I am the oldest. I am the oldest. After that cold winter, spring was a welcome relief. After that cold winter, spring was a welcome relief. Grow up. Grow up. We will attend the conference next year. We will attend the conference next year. Play it safe. Play it safe. The cake was shared among the guests. The cake was shared among the guests. Our granddaughter was the nanny. Our granddaughter was the nanny. Was not home at dusk. Was not home at dusk. They were hiking in the mountains during their vacation. They were hiking in the mountains during their vacation. Didn't he yawn last year? Didn't he yawn last year? We'll plan for 1 month ahead. We'll plan for 1 month ahead. She is knitting a scarf. She is knitting a scarf. I'm not sure which one to choose between the two options. I'm not sure which one to choose between the two options. It's very cold here in winter. It's very cold here in winter. Something very new in this industry. Something very new in this industry. The room is too dark to see anything. The room is too dark to see anything. It should not contain 2 weeks. It should not contain 2 weeks. He fixed the broken bike. He fixed the broken bike. I will behave. I will behave. Resignation. Resignation. What is your contact number? What is your contact number? He not only reads books, but also writes. He not only reads books, but also writes. Was his nephew a locksmith? Was his nephew a locksmith? Sometimes technician. Sometimes technician. We value honesty. We value honesty. He is too selfish to think about others. He is too selfish to think about others. The white flowers are more fragrant than the yellow ones. The white flowers are more fragrant than the yellow ones. They were having dinner when we arrived. They were having dinner when we arrived. I'm going to finish this movie and go to bed after that. I'm going to finish this movie and go to bed after that. Answer. Answer. They watch the clouds fly by. They watch the clouds fly by. Does he coach 2 a.m.? Does he coach 2 a.m.? What do you like to eat for breakfast? What do you like to eat for breakfast? Why did you walk? Why did you walk? The peak of his career was in the 1990s. The peak of his career was in the 1990s. I will visit my friend this weekend. I will visit my friend this weekend. John, can you ask Mary? John, can you ask Mary? Don't I shoot every week? Don't I shoot every week? These are warm socks. These are warm socks. My pleasure. My pleasure. He's been working on his art project all week. He's been working on his art project all week. Can I return a product without its original packaging? Can I return a product without its original packaging? Traffic gets more intense during rush hour. Traffic gets more intense during rush hour. We will be industrialists soon. We will be industrialists soon. Whose room is this? Whose room is this? My car is blue. My car is blue. Which is your favorite park? Which is your favorite park? Didn't we agree on the sunrise? Didn't we agree on the sunrise? My father told me, you should call your grandparents more often. My father told me, you should call your grandparents more often. I will kill you when I see you. I will kill you when I see you. The house is big. The house is big. I am a football fan. I am a football fan. When we arrived at the station, the train had already left. When we arrived at the station, the train had already left. We cross the city limits. We cross the city limits. What about you? What about you? Check when. Check when. His grandfather was an athlete. His grandfather was an athlete. My car is blue. My car is blue. Can you become a civil servant last year? Can you become a civil servant last year? Are your cousins publishers? Are your cousins publishers? Should not do internship after one day. Should not do internship after one day. Can I reserve this product? Can I reserve this product? What is the cost of this item? What is the cost of this item? We have guests in the gym. We have guests in the gym. I met a famous actor at the event. I met a famous actor at the event. Which restaurant has the best pizza? Which restaurant has the best pizza? Absolutely, I agree. Absolutely, I agree. I think we should address this issue and have a meeting with the Ankara team for other tickets. I think we should address this issue and have a meeting with the Ankara team for other tickets. I talked to my boss about my job performance. I talked to my boss about my job performance. One of the warriors. One of the warriors. How much is this product? How much is this product? A shoe shine boy had his shoes polished. A shoe shine boy had his shoes polished. I saw a shooting star at night. I saw a shooting star at night. We will attend a conference in 2 weeks. We will attend a conference in 2 weeks. They decided to redecorate their living room. They decided to redecorate their living room. All information is included in this report. All information is included in this report. Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day? My father told me, you have to save money for the future. My father told me, you have to save money for the future. The package was delivered to the wrong address. The package was delivered to the wrong address. I would like to work in a worry-free world. I would like to work in a worry-free world. Are there any loyalty rewards? Are there any loyalty rewards? At the end of the month, they will be living in this house for a year. At the end of the month, they will be living in this house for a year. Shave. Shave. Words. Words. He skipped math class to hang out with his friends. He skipped math class to hang out with his friends. The shop opens at exactly 10 a.m. The shop opens at exactly 10 a.m. I'll be on vacation this time next month. I'll be on vacation this time next month. Should not say at noon. Should not say at noon. Was your grandfather a lantern? Was your grandfather a lantern? Birds fly in the sky. Birds fly in the sky. What sport do you like to do? What sport do you like to do? I could run faster than you 5 years ago. I could run faster than you 5 years ago.